Hi, everybody. Dr. Charles Chaffin here with 3 minutes on goals. And we all know that goals are important to us. They help us provide a roadmap to where we want to go. They help us align our time and energy towards a specific element and even can help track our progress. How are we doing relative to that goal? And when we think about goals, we could kind of think about from the element of extrinsic goals and intrinsic goals, words that you've probably heard before. Extrinsic goals tend to be something that's beyond us. So, more often than not, an extrinsic goal is money. At work, extrinsic goals tend to be money and promotion, right? Intrinsic goals are things that we tend to do for the sake of doing them, or that there's an element of purpose specifically for us towards meeting them, right? It could be volunteering, it could be fishing, anything like that that we do for the enjoyment of doing them. Now, there has to be a healthy balance between the two. We want to be compensated for our time and whatnot. We need money, the whole capitalism thing. But at the same time, we want to feel like that there's purpose behind what we're doing when it comes to the intrinsic element. And we have lots of data when it comes to intrinsic goals. Related to financial psychology, we know that clients that have intrinsic goals, so maybe it's an account labeled for their child's college fund or a vacation or something that they really wanted to do their whole lives, they have a higher likelihood of achieving those goals because it's tied to something intrinsic. Now, when it comes to distraction, it's kind of the same thing. If we can get employees intrinsically motivated when it comes to the goals that are coming for the quarter or annually, there's a higher likelihood that they're going to ward off distraction and they're going to achieve those goals. So, what does that look like? Well, when I work with organizations and we talk about goal setting, I'm happy to talk about the specific goals that they're doing, but I also want to dive into the process. What does it look like when the manager and the employees sit down together to think about what are the quarterly goals or what are the annual goals? Is it a top down approach? Or are they saying, here's where we need to be as a department? Where do you fit into that? Because if you take that approach, there's a higher likelihood of intrinsic motivation and a higher likelihood they're going to meet their goals and they're going to be more engaged. Visit charleschaffin.com for consulting, get prolific, and all the other stuff that I'm doing. And I wish you meeting success in meeting all of your goals.